What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense, and it is that time again. It is time for the weekly fragrance review in rotation. It is very simple. It's just where we talk about the fragrances that we wore this week, or that I wore this week, or you can tell me about the fragrances that you wore this week, and the compliments that we may have gotten, situations, etc., etc., etc. Before we get into that, I need something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video, and if it's not asking too much and it won't cost you a dime, will you please consider subbing to my channel? That is all. Now, no further ado, let's go. Let's get into it. I did it again. I stayed in one house. Stayed in the same house the entire week. The entire week I wore one house. The house is... Not only did I wear one house, I wore one line. These are all flankers. The house is Davidoff. The line, Cool Water. So everything that I wore this week was Cool Water or a flanker of Cool Water. Let's get into it. The first one that I want to talk to you about that I wore, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Here it is. No, did I put it in here? Here it is. From the house of Cool Water. And hold on a second. To adjust something real quick. From the house of course, from the house of Davidoff, from the line of Cool Water. It's one that doesn't hardly get any talk, Cool Water Wave, and it is one of the best from the house of Cool Water, from the house of Davidoff. And it's a little bit Invictus-y. It'll put you in that mind frame. To me, it has a little bit more of a sea salt, a little bit more of a seaweed, a little bit more of an ocean vibe, but it's a blue fragrance. It's a blue fragrance, and I had this on and I was walking into work. Young lady stopped and said, first she said, because I wear a boot to work now to keep some of that pressure off of my pressure spot. But anyway, that's another story for another day. She says, what do you do to your foot? And I tell her what to do to my foot. And she was standing a good 5 feet away from me. She said, oh my goodness. She said, I smell you all the way over here. She said, you smell so good. What is that? Cool Water Wave. Cool Water Wave. A few hours later, and I had stopped smelling it. I was just like, I can't smell it no more. A guy that comes in the store all the time walked by me. As a matter of fact, I was sweeping the rugs. As soon as he came in the doors of the store, he said, man, what have you got on? And I said, it's one from Cool Water called Cool Water Wave. He said, man, that joint smell good. He said, no, his words were, man, that smell player. It smell player. Cool Water Wave. That's what I wore. Sunday. Great fragrance. So if you have this one in your collection, you may want to knock the dust off of it and get it into wear. Let's see. That was Sunday. Monday. I feel like I'm missing one. But I know that I'm not, but it feels like I'm missing one. Feels like I'm missing one. Feels like I'm missing one. But I know that I'm not. But anyway, Monday. A little bit of a disappointment in this one. This one may have gone bad. It smelled okay coming off of my clothes and my apron. It did not smell so good coming off of my skin. Again, from the house of Davidoff, from the line of Cool Waters, and it is Cool Water Ocean Extreme. Levels on this are here. I've had this a few years, and it may have very well had a few of the notes turn in it. I mean, it happens no matter how you store your fragrances. In the air, it's like just then it smelled okay. It smelled okay, and it smelled good coming off of the apron, but off of my skin, for whatever, just right there. The top note is fine. I think it's the middle note. That's gone bad in it. But I toughed it out anyway. And the dry down was okay. No compliments. something in the middle of it, I think, has gone bad. The top, it smells fine. The dry down, it smells fine. That middle, something is a little bit off. But I'd already left the house, and I wasn't going to turn around just to change colognes. But the fragrance that I wore was Cool Water Ocean Extreme. Not much else to say about that one. It just didn't. And that was Tuesday, Monday, rather. Tuesday, it was hot. And I went with one that I really enjoy. I am missing one, y'all. Hold on. I got to get this straight. This bugging me. That's the scent of today along with that. Those two were today. Okay, so that's Sunday. That's Monday. Okay. That's Tuesday. No, I'm not missing one. Okay. My bad, y'all. I had to get right. So that was Monday. Going on to Tuesday. And I've got to give this fragrance props. From the house of Davidoff, from the line of Cool Water. It is grapefruit and sage. And I like this one. I did get some compliments, but I'm going to tell you, this bad boy right here dries down to a sweet and a little bit blue. Even though it says grapefruit and sage, it still comes off of as a blue fragrance. A really, really sweet fragrance. But what I was impressed about with this one, it's been really, really hot here. And this bad boy was kicking. When I got off of work after a 6-hour shift, this thing was still doing what it do. It was still projecting. It was still on my skin. You could still smell it. It was there, and it was doing what it's supposed to do. So from the house of Davidoff, from the line of Cool Water, it is grapefruit and sage. And you do get a blast of grapefruit and a little bit of sage, but it's some other notes in there as well. You do get a little bit of that green sweetness from Cool Water that you get from the original Cool Waters in this Cool Water, and I like it. Just a really good fragrance. It smells good and it lasts, especially in the high heat. I recommend this on a hot day. It will stand up, or at least it did on me. It did on me. It stood in there like it was supposed to. And that's what I wore Tuesday, Wednesday. That's the one I've been looking for right there. I guess I just overlooked it. And I think I know why I overlooked it, because look, these two right here almost look the same. They are. The juice on those is just about the same. So that's why I kept overlooking it, like, wait, I'm missing one. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's crazy. I just realized that the juice on those are about the same. But that was Tuesday. Wednesday from the house of Davidoff, and I got mad compliments on this one as well. It is Cool Water's Parfum. And this is probably what many people feel like, ooh, that's good. That's good. That's really, really nice. That's really, really nice. This is nice. This is really nice. This is a nice, sexy fragrance. You still have a little bit of that Cool Water's DNA, but it's a little bit, since it's a Parfum concentration, it's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit richer, a little bit heavier, a little bit more mature, and a little bit less playful. That's good. That is really, really good. This is one that you definitely need to get in your collection. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give myself a squirt of this. I mean, why not? That's nice, man. But it's funny because it opens up really, really fresh. You know what I mean? And it kind of goes in a different direction than the original Cool Waters, and you're thinking, oh, okay. But as it dries down, it ties back in. Definitely a blue type of fragrance. I'm assuming that Davidoff and Cool Water were trying to go in the same line as an Invictus type of fragrance, but that's good. That's real good. Nice, masculine, mature, but at the same time, a little bit playful and fruity, but the fruit runs through the bottom of it. It's not in the top, so it doesn't give you like the vibe of, oh, he think he young. It doesn't give you that vibe. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It makes me think of a little bit, and again, don't get mad because I'm not saying this is a one-to-one, but it reminds me slightly of 1 Million Parfum. That's what it reminds me of. It's in that vein, in that wheelhouse, the way it has the fruitiness and the running through the bottom of it, but really solid fragrance and a compliment getter. That's what I wore Wednesday. That brings us to Thursday. Where you at? Thursday, I dug off in there and pulled out another one from the House of Davidoff and another flanker. And this one is Davidoff Street Fighter. And the levels on this are right here. I've worn this a few times. I'm on the fence about this one. I like the scent profile, and I was asked when I got to work, when I walked in, I was asked, what are you wearing today, Trey? And I told him, and it says, oh, that smells good. Went to the foot doctor Thursday as well. Got good news, so thanks for the prayers. Thank you all. And the young lady asked me when I got back there, what she always does with her fine self. What are you wearing? She's like, I like that. And then when I said Cool Waters, she said, yeah, I thought it smelled familiar, but it wasn't the original Cool Waters. It was Cool Waters V. And it did okay. It was really, really hot Thursday. It didn't. Maybe the problem was after wearing grapefruit and sage and after wearing the parfum, then wearing this, maybe it was a little bit of a, let down. This smells good. It smells a little bit cleaner than the rest of the Cool Waters line, but I like it. I just felt like it faded from my nose pretty quick, but it could have just been me. But nonetheless, it's still a good smelling fragrance, and if you have the chance to pick this up for a few bucks, I recommend it. I wouldn't suggest that you pay $40, $50, or $60 for it, but if you can pick it up for 20 or 30 bucks or 25 bucks, I think you would be satisfied with it. Just a little bit cleaner version of Cool Water. And that is Street Fighter. I don't know what the V is for. That is Street Fighter. And that's what I wore Thursday. Friday, I did not wear anything because I didn't do nothing but run to town real quick. So I didn't really spray on anything. I just put on my JB Butters and hit the door because all I had to do was go to the pharmacy. So I went to the pharmacy and came straight back to the crib. So I didn't do anything. So that was Friday. Saturday, last day of the week and the last day of my Cool Waters adventure, or my adventure into Cool Waters, I layered. And what I went with was Cool Waters, our Cool Water Intense, which is about right here on the bottle. And then I came over the top of it with the OG Cool Water. You can't have a Cool Water week and you don't wear Cool Water. Now, how was this for a combination? Good. This is a nice little, yeah, because this one is really, really deep and sweet, and this one is green and aquatic, and the two together did its thing. Went out to eat, and I was standing in line at the buffet, and the guy that was putting the plates out, now mind you, it's food everywhere, and he looked at me and goes, man, you smell good. I said, I'm sorry, what'd you say? He said, you smell good. And I said, thank you, man, I appreciate it. And it was this combination right here. It's this combination right here. And I think it's a good combination because, again, this one is ultra, ultra sweet. It is a strong fragrance, but it is also ultra sweet. I do think it smells good, but still it is a sweet fragrance. To me, it's similar to Versace's Eros. Yeah, very similar to Versace's Eros, and that's gonna get you compliments. And you know, this is Aspen, Green Irish Tweed, whichever, Cool Water, Nissan, whatever. I mean, they're all in the same wheelhouse. What you get with this one is a fresh, green fragrance. Great for the summertime, great for the spring. This to me is a Mount Rushmore fragrance. I think it is one of the best to ever be made, and it stood the test of time for a reason, and they continue to make it for a reason. So from the house of Davidoff, from the line of Cool Water, it is Cool Water, the original, and as I knock them all down, Cool Water Intense. That's it, man. That has been my weekly fragrance review and rotation. And as always, if you guys want decants of any fragrance that you see me review or talk about, all you got to do is hit the description and see my email, get my email, send me an email, and we can discuss pricing, and I will get you out a 5 ml decant as soon as I can get to the post office. But yeah, so if you want to try any of these Cool Water, let your boy know and I will get it to you. All right, guys, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up because I got one more video to shoot. I'm thinking you're going to see this one Sunday, so happy Sunday. And then I'm going to do part 2 of, I've already got everything laid out, part 2 of flankers that are better than the original. So that'll be coming up after this one. You should see this one Sunday and then that one Monday. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna jump off of here. I hope you all have had a beautiful weekend and continue to have a beautiful weekend. Again, foot is on the mends, so thanks for the prayers, and I'm gonna jump off of here. So you already know I love you all. May God bless you all, and thank you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. So until next time, guys, peace.